The government has just released a 200-page report detailing some of the problems with the current migration system. And that prompted Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neil to announce a raft of changes. As I just mentioned, most of those changes were about expediting migration to this country. But frankly, I don't think that's the change we need. Let me explain. Right now, we're on track to add another 1 million migrants to our population over the next 3 years. A lot of them are likely to be low-skilled or backdoor visa shopping students. And we're constantly told how good this is for the country because, quote, Australia was built by migrants. Well, the second part of that statement is actually true. We are a nation built by migrants. Let me be the first to acknowledge it. Without European settlement and the waves of subsequent migrants coming here, we wouldn't have hospitals or roads, a system of government, social services, welfare. We wouldn't have cities, farms. In fact, we probably wouldn't have any other aspect of modern life either. However, previous waves of migrants actually got not much except for the opportunity to work when they came here. And that's not entirely true today. There's easier access to welfare and services. The government is also currently talking about wage increases for the low-skilled migrants doing jobs that so many Australians seemingly don't want to do. And to me, this is just going to add to the expense of running any business that uses these migrant workers currently. And that ultimately is going to put up costs for all of us, making our cost of living even tougher. But I actually also question whether importing more than 1 million people over the next 3 years is going to be good for our country. Do I have to point out we've already got a rental and housing crisis? We've barely got enough electricity to go around right now. Transport, health, access to services, they are all under incredible strain. How are they going to cope with 1 million more users? Well, incredibly, we're told we need these people to fill jobs. After all, we've got record low unemployment. And of course, the taxes that brings in, all those working people, they help to balance the budget. But as of June 2021, we also had 5.4 million Australians receiving income support. We had 4.4 million Australians with a disability. 116,000 were homeless. And I have to ask, how is it that close to 20% of our population is recognised as disabled? How did that happen? And why are we providing income support to more than 5 million people already when apparently we need 1 million migrants to fill jobs? Something doesn't make sense here. Either we are too soft with our welfare programs or we're simply not expecting enough from our citizens. And the truth is, it's probably both. However, no government wants to tackle that reality. And so it's much easier to import another batch who will actually work until they qualify for some of our taxpayer-funded services. And then, of course, they can avail themselves of the family reunion program to bring even more people into the country. Well, from a government perspective, that keeps the economy growing, even though our individual quality of life may be sliding. This is a Ponzi scheme, and this latest review is only about adding another layer to the financial house of cards this country has been building for decades now.